As state houses of assembly across the nation are bracing for developmental projects of their localities, NTA Parliament will continue to give you update on some of the issues deliberated on the floors of the legislative houses on the program from the state assemblies. In this edition of the program, Ekiti State House of Assembly recalls suspended council chairman I.M. John Yaku. We begin with Ekiti State House of Assembly, which has recalled the chairman and officials of 8 local government council areas earlier suspended in the state over alleged financial misappropriation. This followed the approval of the recommendation of the committee for a review of the indictment of the affected council chairman. Ayodeji Ogushaki has this and more.
The chairman and officials of the affected local government councils are those of Ikere, Iseorun, Oye, Ekiti East, Ilejemeje, Emure, Efon, and Idosi. The committee said the council chairmen were summoned for fair hearing and involved necessary investigations about the allegations against them. The committee, upon the recall of the chairman, also recommended that the office of the Attorney General in the state should expeditiously take over the prosecution of indicted officials in the allegations.
That the chairman and other suspended officials of the following local government councils should be reinstated to their offices while investigation into their financial reports continue. That upon conclusion of the investigations, the office of the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice should expeditiously prosecute all persons found to have engaged in misappropriation of funds and abuse of public trust.
The Assembly had on July 4 reinstated 8 of the local government chairmen suspended by the immediate past Assembly over alleged financial misappropriation under the last administration in the state. The House also passed the bill for an act to repeal the State Gender-Based Violence Provision Law 2011 and reenact the State Gender-Based Violence Provision Bill 2019. This was considered at the committee report presented by the Chairman, Committee on Women Affairs and Gender Development, Kemi Balogun. When the bill becomes law, the increasing cases of rape, defilement of little children, and other violence-related habits against female and children in the state will attract stiffer penalty.
Ekiti State Female Circumcision Prohibition Law, Cap E13 of 2002, and the Rights of Widows Law, Cap R6, are hereby repealed.
Ekiti State Gender-Based Violence Prohibition Bill 2019, third reading.
The Speaker, Fuminiyi Afuye, acknowledged the committees for giving the bill necessary legislative attention to make it stand the test of time, saying when passed, tough time awaits violators. From Ekiti State House of Assembly, Ayodeji Ogushaki, NTA News.
Administrators of local government areas are appealing to the federal and state governments to intensify efforts in checking insecurity in rural areas to further boost peaceful coexistence and sustainable development. This is one of the issues raised at the Akwa State House of Assembly Committee on Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs on oversight of some local government areas in the state. Edidiong Eba reports.
The places visited were Okanafon, Ika, Etimekbo, and Oruganam local government areas. Now, one particular thing about these local government areas is that a couple of months ago, they were made unsafe by the activities of kidnappers and other criminals who made residents flee and become refugees in other places. Fortunately, as noted by the chairman, peace has returned to these areas and the people can now go about their legitimate businesses in safety. While commending the efforts of the state government and security agencies in the restoration of peace, they however appeal that the repentant militants be rehabilitated by the state government as promised to forestall them constituting a menace to the society.
So we've put in so much in security. That's the first thing. At least any command today will tell you that our people now go to sleep with their eyes closed. We don't discuss security, in the public, but we know what we put in to ensure that this place is at least peaceful.
The youth of this area that were causing those problems, they went inside the villages and inside our town to vandalize all the electrification equipment that we had. Most of our transformers up till now have been vandalized.
We celebrate in the Tinubu and Karafu the peace. People have returned to the war zone, and the Tinubu is now becoming a roadway as it used to be for people to go to Tagore and Aba.
The House Committee, led by member representing Nsilata State Constituency, Mareset, gave commendations and knocks where necessary. He harped on the need for the provision of official vehicles for principal officers in the local government areas and commended the chairman for maintaining peace in their domains.
If there's any council that has not provided those principal officers with the official vehicles as stated by the governor's directives, the Akwa Assembly will frown seriously, and we are going to take some punitive measures on those councils.
Members of the committee were taken round the council secretariat for inspection. In Uyo, Edidi Ongiba, NTA News.
In Nasarawa State, ministries, departments and agencies are demanded to up their game on revenue generation by the House Committee on Finance and Appropriation. This was at a meeting with officials of Finance Ministry. Aliu Tijani reports.
Briefing the House Committee on the activities of the ministry, the State Accountant General Zaka Yakubu explains that Nasarawa State pays the highest salary in the north, saying the allocation from the Federation account goes to salary and workers' enrollments. The Accountant General also called for upward review of revenue in businesses to boost internal generated revenue, IGR.
Government is about services. How can we render services to our people? Especially the assemblies. You're here to represent the people, and people will be expecting a lot from you. Their water. They need infrastructure. They need services. They need so many things. But how can we achieve those things?
Chairman of the committee, Aliu Dogara, urged the Accountant General and his team to prepare the 2020 budget in the interest of development.
We will be organizing a workshop or symposium together with the conjunction with the Accountant General Minister of Finance, where the Director of Finance will be our target audience, so that we'll sit and brainstorm and think on how to improve on ways of preparing our budget so as not to have problems during defense and the appropriation itself.
Aliu Dogara also called on them to seek for other means of generating revenue rather than relying on federal government allocation. In Lafia, Aliu Tijani Mohammed, NTA News.
Four nominees have been screened and confirmed as members of the Delta State Direct Labour Agency by the State House of Assembly. Austin Edemodu witnessed the proceedings at plenary.
Following a letter from the Governor, Senator Fanyo Kowa, requesting the approval of the nominees for appointment, they have been mandated to appear before the House for screening. The nominees were presented to the House by the Majority Leader, Tim Owefre, for questioning.
There are people persons who know of impeccable character, strong party men, people of integrity. Mr. Speaker can go on to describe these four persons before us. Mr. Speaker, in my position as a House leader, I want to make a special appeal. And appeal to my colleagues. Whatever questions or reservations you have, please save it for another day.
Thereafter, the Speaker of the House, Sheriff Oborowori, invoked a rare privilege of the House for the nominees to take a bow.
And the House do not confirm the appointment of the precious and Dino Engineer Blessing Amuto, Barrister Undidi Ibebu, and Engineer Austin to do as the original and male and director, respectively, of the board of Delta State, and say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Similarly, the House also screened and confirmed the nominee for appointment as Secretary of Patani Local Government Council, Agori Ebitwakebina. As the House prepares to engage in committee activities ahead of the appropriation bill, the member representing Brutu South 2 constituency, Pola Ekpotuayeri, says members are re-energized to deliver on their legislative duties.
We are very, very ready for the legislative business. I assure you that we will do our best, to put in our best to ensure that we'll do the business very well and very well.
Meanwhile, the Delta State Customary Bill 2019 amendment slated for first reading has been deferred to Wednesday, October 15, 2019, when plenary resumes. I'm Austin Edemodu, NTA News.
We'll be back after the break. Don't go away. Welcome back. We now go to Oka, where the 2020 Anambra State Appropriation Bill has scaled through second reading at the State House of Assembly. Chukwunonso Wabozi reports that the lawmakers commended Governor Willie Obiano for the timely presentation of the bill.
Debating on the general principles of the state's 2020 budget estimates, the lawmakers expressed optimism that with the $55 crude oil price per barrel benchmark, 2.5 billion naira monthly IGR projection, as well as other macroeconomic assumptions, the bill is highly realistic.
The fiscal year that we are right now, the budget estimate for that was 36 billion. But haven't realized the actuals coming in and everything. And with his economic knowledge, His Excellency again decreased the expected revenue from IGR from 36 billion to 30 billion.
We are now proposing 135.1 billion for 220. The implication is that we will maintain or achieve 95 or 98 budget performance.
This budget emphasizes and of course allocates so much to all those areas that will stimulate the economy.
Considering the devastating effects of erosion disasters in Anambra State, some lawmakers, however, decried reductions in the budgetary allocation of the Ministry of Environment and other key sectors of the economy.
While the other ministries we have been reduced, under judiciary there is increase. And I believe that this amount needs to be reduced and send it back to the Ministry of Agriculture, where people are supposed, to be employed, especially the youth.
We must compress the budget and focus it on some very serious projects like the conference center.
With a deficit of about 16 billion naira and another 16 billion naira proposed for debt servicing, the legislators raised concerns on how the 2020 budget can be adequately funded.
This budget of 137 million, there will be serious borrowing to fund this budget.
It was reported in the budget that project management and monitoring office saved the state 1.2 billion. I'll ask them to monitor more and to be more vigilant.
After due considerations, the bill scaled through second reading and was referred to House Committee on Finance and Appropriation to report back in 2 weeks. Meanwhile, the 2020 budget defense by ministries, departments, and agencies of government has been scheduled to commence on Monday, October 14, 2019 to Wednesday, October 23, 2019. In Oka, Chukunonsonwa Bueze, NTN News.
Nasarawa State House of Assembly has received 15 names of commissioner nominees. Among them is the chairman, Nigerian Union of Journalists, for screening and confirmation as members of the State Executive Council. Aliu Chijaji reports that the House is also looking at the supplementary bill of 4 billion naira for the state.
Reading the executive letter, the majority leader Umar Tanko Tunga says the 15 commissioner nominees are Ahmed Baba Yahaya, Toto Local Government Area, Philip Dada, Karo Local Government Area, Odman Bala Adams, Kefi Local Government Area, Abdul Karim Abubakar Kana, Kokona Local Government Area, Ubadi Aboyi, Akwanga Local Government Area. Others are Yusuf Aliu Troiki, Awe Local Government Area, Salihu Ahmed Alizaga, Nasra Egon Local Government Area, Dogo Shama, Wamba Local Government Area, Otaiki Alanana, Kiana Local Government Area, Haruna Ogbole Adamu, Obi Local Government Area, Ibrahim Musa Ike, Domua Local Government Area, Fatima Jumaita Sabo, Nasra Local Government Area, Halima Jabiru, Lafia Local Government Area, Abubakar Mohamed Imam, Lafia Local Government Area, Mohamed Bashir Aliu, Lafia Local Government Area. The Speaker Ibrahim Balarabe Abdullahi directed the nominees to submit 30 copies of their curriculum vitae CV before Friday, 18th October 2019. Ibrahim Balarabe Abdullahi slated screening from Monday, 21st to Tuesday, 22nd October 2019.
By my statement, we are going to take 2 days to carry out this exercise. Thank you.
Meanwhile, the House has passed for first reading a bill to issue out Consolidated Revenue Fund of the State Supplementary Appropriation Bill to the sum of 4,178,169,203 naira, and environment allocation and adjustment of 1,827,156,220 naira. The Speaker slated Monday, 21st October for deliberation. In Lafia, Aliu Tijani Mohammed, NTA News.
The Cross River State Merit Award Bill 2019, which seeks to establish an organized system for reward of indigents who have contributed meritoriously to the development of the state, has scared second reading on the floor of the State House of Assembly. Justina Etim reports that the bill is sponsored by member representing Obubura 1 constituency, Ukpechi Gebre, and others.
The sponsor of the motion believes that in the face of dwindling economy, appreciating indigents within and in diaspora who have distinguished themselves in their various fields of endeavors to impact the society will motivate them and others to contribute towards the growth and development of the states.
We want to turn around the economy of this state. We need to do something to encourage perseverance. And I think that giving of awards to people that have performed, that have excelled in their various fields of endeavor will be one thing that can encourage perseverance to do well.
In constituting a council for the selection of award recipients, the House agreed that persons of integrity who will not compromise the criteria for selection should be chosen for the task.
In considering this bill, not only appointing people into that board, but the people of proven integrity.
The bill has been read the second time, and it's hereby committed to the Committee on Judiciary. So report back to the House in 2 weeks.
The House also deliberated on a motion sponsored by member representing Bokitu constituency, Mr. Hilary Bisong, and resolved that the state government should urgently commence rehabilitation of all failed portions of roads in Calabar Metropolis.
This motion is a wake-up call on the relevant agencies of government that are charged with responsibility to maintain roads
to rehabilitate roads, to stand up to their duty.
Members say for the Cross River State government to actualize its industrialization drive, there is need for good road infrastructure. In Calabar, Justina Etam, NTA News.
That's it on the program. Thank you for watching and do have a wonderful time.